retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it.
Okay. Check, check, check. Testing, check. 1, 2. Check, check, check. Okay. We're back with another stream. Very random again. Man. Man, oh man. Okay. Back with another live stream here. Talk about, my favorite fictional world out of any, which is Star Wars. Talk about one of my favorite news shows in Star Wars, Andor. And just a little bit of news about what we might possibly see in season 2 that was just pushed out a little while ago. We're just getting this news over the past roughly 2 days, 3 days, something like that. Something like that. But I'm just not finding out. Yesterday, I think. That we could possibly be, maybe possibly see just a location being reused in the show for season 2, but not necessarily it will be per the title of the stream that we will be seeing Naboo in season 2. But just a few articles and stuff like that have been pushed out as far as the location that's being reused for something specific that we don't really know what the scene is portraying for real for season 2. But with that at the same time, for them to go here and reuse the site is still cool. I don't mind them making this decision to do so. But like I said, just seeing a few articles getting pushed out, for me at least on my end, for the past since yesterday, it was just like, okay, like this is some some interesting news. And I was like, well, do I want to go home after work and do a video, which is going to take forever, or do I want to do a live stream, which is literally just me putting something together real quick to be able to just talk and discuss real quick. And there's always these streams are always hopping on. If anybody pops up in the comments to share their thoughts on this news or on any news or anything like that when it's pertaining to the live streams. But other than that, more than likely I will only be going roughly 15 to 20 minutes at best, at most. But like I said, if anybody pops in to the comments, the stream can always go a little bit longer, just depends. But yeah, let's dive into this news, and hope everybody has been doing well over the course of the past Okay, so this is one of the articles that was pushed out a couple of days ago, where the title is Andor building up to shoot at Hever Castle soon, location for Naboo in the Phantom Menace prequel, episode one. Um, and just to throw out there, as always, I am a fan of the prequels. All three movies were great to me. Nothing was wrong with them, but that's just me. But they had images that were pushed out on Reddit, and again, they ended up floating out there online, and people were just like, "Oh my gosh, Naboo, we're returning to Naboo. Release just the site where Naboo was shot, and all of that." But this is what the article says. Lucasfilm is gearing up to return to Hever Castle, location that George Lucas already used when shooting The Phantom Menace for scenes in Naboo. This was revealed via photos that were posted to Reddit, featuring crew members getting the place ready for Andor filming crews to come in over the next few days. And usually we know that usually when these films are being films and movies and shows, usually when they use a location, a lot of times they are literally only there with roughly maybe a few days. It just depends, because they're always bouncing around to various places. So usually they will shoot various scenes over and over and over again, reshoot them, this, that, and the third, and they may just even still use, or even like they're doing now, reuse certain locations, and it just takes however long it's going to take to shoot a scene, get it right, redo it, make sure that it's right with the director and his team and stuff like that. So again, I'm looking forward to possibly seeing if when this scene pops up in season 2, that we see it, and it's just something that's like glorious, right? But let's get back to what the article has to say next. While the castle may have served as a location for Naboo in the past, it doesn't mean it will be the case again. Look no further than Black Park, which served as the setting for Takodana in The Force Awakens, the Resistance base in The Rise of the Skywalker, and was later used by Andor to film the flashbacks in Kenari with young Kassa. Looking at the pictures, if this was actually Yavin, a planet we do know will be featured in the second season of the show, we wouldn't be surprised at all. As an additional piece of information, one of the security guards apparently told the Reddit user's father that this was indeed Naboo. We're taking that with a huge grain of salt, though. So yeah, that's just one of those things. So these are the images, the two images that they have. There's nothing really else that they showed, but these are the images that they have here. That they are, the crew members and stuff that they are at, looking to really just like prepare, because again, I want to say even maybe possibly this weekend, they more than likely did some shooting here during the weekend, and then they'll probably do a couple more shoots maybe Monday, and maybe tomorrow, just before the holiday. Maybe they'll give cast and crew time off, but like I said, these are the images that have been more than like mostly floating online, and I'm interested to see what they're going to do specifically here with these images here, because again, it just literally just is a location. They may even name this something else that's not even connected to Naboo, connected to the Phantom Menace at all. It's just that they're just using this site for whatever scenes that they're going to use, because it makes me kind of wonder like who is going to be in these scenes. Could it be Cyril? Could it be Dedra? Could it be Cassian, Luthen? Who, what, where, how, right? Then the article goes on to say that the Andor crew was spotted recently at the Canary Wharf station in London, where the exterior shots of the ISB offices were filmed in season 1, which we did talk about in the last stream. They did do those images were, if you weren't here in the last stream, you can go back and look at that. They check that stream out. They even specifically per this site here, the Bestman Bulletin, and they did indeed give us, specific sections of basically Coruscant that they were filming in the ISB, and where there were images of Partagas and Dedra and stuff like that. And maybe even Cyril Karn was there too, but there were other cast members that they were there, had green screens and all of that stuff. So they did do that, which I'm still curious about, because I have the trailer, the teaser trailer. I have it in my laptop. I've watched it several times. I'm about to rewatch it again because I have a couple of videos that I want to put together. Excuse me. Talking about some specific stuff that I'm looking forward to in season 2 that I want to share my thoughts on. But one of the videos I did do was about Cyril Karn. But with that, this here, I am truly looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this location and these scenes. And then the article goes on to finalize saying the series is only 2 months left of filming and 1 year of post-production. Lead actor Diego Luna, who is in the running for Best Actor nomination at the Emmys, recently opened up about already feeling melanonic. I can't even say the word, but about his time on the show because of the writers' strike that was called almost 2 months ago. The crew has been forced to stick to what's on the written page, and showrunner Tony Gilroy has been absent from the production ever since, showing solidarity with his fellow writers. In a roundabout table that took place before the strike, he also shared their sentiments about not being able to bet on his own success because Disney will not reveal the numbers and or pools on the streaming platform. Right there it says it. Andor season 2 is targeting an August 2024 debut on Disney Plus. So yeah, that pretty much is the article. It's just at least one of them. I've seen a couple more, but I just wanted to come live instead of just doing a video that would take forever and then it would have to go out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this site, guys. I am very interested. It has my attention in hopes that they may, I don't know, maybe even just like do a little Easter egg type of thing with something from Naboo, specifically from maybe Phantom Menace or something like that, just tossed in there. But mainly, like I said, more so the season 2, the scenes here will be just different, just with the feel of the prequels there. We'll see what happens once again, like I talked about in the article with the writer strike, hopefully, and even I talked about this in the last stream, hopefully over the course of the next few months or several months or what have you, that we will, this writer strike will go in the right direction for the writers, and they'll get what they deserve, as far as compensation wise, pay wise, and then Star Wars life can move on, and everything else can move on as far as the filming industry is concerned, so that these projects that were being filmed and worked on, or even getting ready to go into production, when they're probably even in pre-production, that these things can just move forward. But at the end of the day, they should definitely take their time and not rush the process of what is going on with these strikes, so that like I said, I'm in support of the writers. I want them to be able to gain the the appropriate pay that they deserve, so that they can continue to do what they love to do when it's pertaining to stuff like this. And so that's pretty much it. Nobody's here, watching really like at all, which is fine. But I just wanted to share my thoughts. I'm hopeful that, you know, like I said, whenever things do clear up with the writer's strike, that Andor can continue filming. Like the article says, it's only 2 months of it almost being done, and they just it just got halted, and they can only do but so much until things get hashed out between the writers and who they're striking against, right? So my hope is that the release date for season 2 hopefully will still be next year. But again, if not, it's okay, because life will continue to move on, and we'll be patiently sitting here waiting for season 1. Season 2. We can really just sit back and rewatch season 1 and just enjoy it until season 2 gets here. But yeah, guys, I can't wait. Like I said, maybe a Easter egg or something for the prequels is placed per this location, per the scene, per Phantom Menace, stuff like that, placed in season 2. At least that. But the scenes themselves will be something totally different. But other than that, I am out of here. You all enjoy the rest of your evening, noon, and night. Stay safe, stay humble. Can't wait for season 2. And like I said in the last stream, I'm gonna be getting ready to rewatch season 1, because there's still so much that we still have to talk about and share and discuss and do live streams on as far as season 1 is concerned. So I'm out, guys. Take care, and remember, the